Spider-Man Brand New Day stars Tom Holland, Zendaya, Jacob Batalon, Jon Bernthal, and others. 4 years has passed since Spider-Man No Way Home. Peter Parker is working full-time as Spider-Man, so his mental health is poor and he encounters a different villain. Destin Daniel Cretton directed Brand New Day. He made Shang-Chi Legend of the Ten Rings and Wonder Man, which was suddenly cancelled yesterday. Jon Watts directed the Homecoming trilogy or the Home trilogy. I watched both versions of No Way Home in the cinema. I recently watched Cop Car, which was okay. Okay, full disclosure, I'm really shy. I have autism or Asperger's, so I'm not smooth, suave, or energetic like Annie Tolsky or fucking Annie T. He used to be one of my favorite YouTubers. I waited until last February to Google blocking people on YouTube. They don't allow normal blocking like on Twitter or Facebook. They only allow shadow blocking. Annie blocked me for whatever reason. I think it's really easy to accidentally rub someone the wrong way online or via text. I believe Andy is snobby or narcissistic, so he blocked plenty of people over the years, not just me. I asked him politely on Facebook why he blocked me. Yeah, he ignored me. If you're following him, that's totally fine, of course. I'm a 90s kid, so the 90s cartoon introduced me to Spider-Man. I love Spider-Man and I love the MCU. My cinema was naturally really packed. In fact, one guy was dressed as Spider-Man. I walked into the auditorium when the movie was starting. We watched the AVX 3D version. Brand New Day is really good. Yes, my review is spoiler-free. Tom Holland is still great. He's honestly my favorite Spider-Man. Tobey Maguire is a big favorite. You could say he's the go-to Spider-Man or the OG Spider-Man. Peter Parker is working full-time as Spider-Man and he's very lonely. Peter is mutated, which makes life stressful. This is similar to Parker's existential crisis or mental health crisis in Spider-Man 2. Jon Bernthal is still great. He's my favorite Punisher. Yeah, I liked his special. Frank is still fighting crime. Frank and Peter are rivals. Fans were naturally skeptical of Frank appearing in a Spider-Man movie. I assure you, he's not ruined. He's still tough and mouthy. You can tell the writers were cautious in using him. The film is darker, but it naturally has some humor. Peter and Frank bicker. Peter's mutating is partially used for humor. The trailer has that scene of Peter in his boxers waking up in that cocoon and falling to the ground. The Home trilogy was a huge hit, but fans naturally wanted Spider-Man to resemble his comic book counterpart. The film is emotional and grounded. Spider-Man has his feet on the ground fighting street-level criminals. The story is character-driven. It's not just a superhero story. I like the mystery, but the villain's identity is predictable and her scheme is honestly forced. The action scenes are cool. The action is really intense, but it won't scare kids. The Hulk scene is cool. Maybe plenty of fans feel it's forced. Again, the writers were cautious in using Punisher. The swinging scenes are cool and creative. You could say they're exhilarating. The visuals are gorgeous. Maybe some fans feel they're mixed. The CGI was reduced, like with Thunderbolts last year. I enjoyed Thunderbolts, but I only watched it once so far. Some or many MCU films look and feel the same, which I honestly don't mind much. This film looks beautiful but grim. Maybe grim's the wrong word. First off, I know from common sense batteries don't last forever. Now I know Canon batteries naturally go bad over time. Anyway, Spider-Man Brand New Day is really good. I'm sure fans are calling it amazing or fantastic. The film is darker but not humorless. One example is Peter Parker being shown in his boxers again. The story is character-driven. Peter is getting his ass whooped physically and mentally. I'm sure some fans feel that the story is clunky or overstuffed with the MCU stuff. The film is long and it certainly feels long. I didn't stick around for the post-credit scene. I'm glad fans are enjoying the film. It should be another monster hit like other MCU films and The Odyssey.